not the host today, so what's up?
I'll do it then. Hello and welcome, one and all. My name is James. I will be your story person, weaver, sovereign. Yes, I will be your story sovereign today. We have a special guest with us. Would you like to introduce yourself, Mike?
Yeah, my name is Michael. I'm here. Normally on Thursdays, you can find me at 10 o'clock in the morning because half of my cast are in England and it's awful. But we play Power Rangers every Thursday at too early in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
you can find
way
us
more
at
than anything.
Spectrum TTRPG on Twitch and YouTube.
Nice. We plopped that in our Twitch chat.
And you can find me at Sub-Zero Jalapeno on social media.
We're playing a Groundhog Day one-shot.
Oh man.
Where I fully expect everyone to die and come back and hopefully have fun and die again. That being said, can everyone roll a d20 and you'll figure out what that is later?
10. Or do you want us to shout it out as we call them? Whatever.
Yeah.
10. 10 for Josh.
It's gonna be a 10.
Yo, I also got a 10. What the hell?
Oh.
2.
All right, so that'll just come up later. So before the stream, we were talking about what people would like to play. We're playing the End of the World Fantasy Flight games, tabletop RPG, where there's not really classes. You're supposed to play yourself, but that's not fun. We're ourselves every day.
Yeah,
so I came
up
up with some backgrounds. We does everyone want to just kind of say what their background person is, and if you've come up with something, you're more than welcome to just run with it. Would anyone like to start?
I'll go last.
Thanks. I guess that means I'll go first.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go first.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nice call it to one of our emotes. So, you guys are in the presence of Stormy, also known by his parental unit's name, Castile Skywalker Wednesday Muron. He's a 28-year-old barista, and he loves coffee. Did you know it takes 4,000 coffee beans just to make 1 pound of relatively good ground coffee? I bet you didn't know that. Castile knows that.
Like, Pornstar wasn't one of the available classes, so Stormy Daniels was out of it.
Maybe next time. This is a family show, everyone.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Not at all.
All right, so we have Castile Skywalker Wednesday Muron.
Is that
Yeah,
spelled?
you can think of a random name generator for
Is
that.
is that spelled Moron?
No, I'll throw it in chat just so we don't get this wrong. It's got to be right. Castile would have it no other way.
Okay.
Definitely not moron.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So we have Stormy Castile Skywalker Wednesday Muron. I'm not gonna say that every time.
That's why Stormy.
Please don't.
Who is next?
Go for it, Mike.
Yeah, alright. I will be portraying, what did I write? Chadley Chadwick Chaddington III,
Of course.
social media influencer extraordinaire. Like, follow, and subscribe, bros. What's up?
I think we get along great.
He's buff, he's ripped, he's 23, he's good looking, he's everything you think of when you think social media influencer, bro.
So just to make sure, is Chadley like with an L, like an LY at the end, or like a Charlie kind of situation with like an IE?
Ley.
Got it. I just want to make sure, you know.
Yeah. Chad for short. Chad's fine.
Chad.
So Alex, what complex name do you have?
Don't worry,
for
I
us?
got you.
Okay.
I am the Harbinger. My name is Orville Viscous. My physical characteristics is I'm malnourished.
Yes.
You could say I'm somewhat of an aloof wizard.
You could say that.
You could. You could.
You don't have
But
to
I
say
won't.
it. At least don't say it to his face. He might get his feelings hurt.
Last but not least, our typical DM, now guest player as well, Joshua McGee. What are you playing?
Hello,
Oh no.
I am Professor Patterson. I am the scientist of the group here. I have many experiments and prototypes I like to put to use.
What kind of scientist are you? I'm just curious.
I'm the type of scientist that practices different methods of science.
You could say he practices the scientific method.
Man, science. I think I wrote on that one science shit.
I have yes. I have an advantage when it comes to science shit as well as I like books.
I can see this guy.
Yes.
Really clearly. It's weird.
There's a sweater vest.
Oh
For
yes.
sure.
Oh.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you related to Chad? You're like the Chad of scientists.
Not to my knowledge. Certainly not my offspring.
Well, you're all.
Dad.
You can decide whether you're visiting the town for this festive holiday. You're in the town of Phuxatawny. They're one big holiday of the year. They don't care about Christmas. They don't care about Valentine's Day, New Year, 4th of July, none of it. The only thing they care about is their soothsaying, maybe magical Phuxatawny PHILL and their Phuxatawny Groundhog Day. Everyone comes out of the woodwork, out of their little cubby holes for this special day of the year. They make it a festival all week and month. Or it's what the town is based off of. It's how tourists come to their town, is because they want to see whether Phuxatawny PHILL will say if we have 6 more weeks of winter or spring's right around the corner. Never been wrong, this Phuxatawny PHILL.
The one true weatherman.
The
Great
truest.
One true weatherman. All the other weathermen are false prophets.
In fact, the lore is that Phuxatawny PHILL wrote the Farmer's Almanac and keeps the secret recipe for their soothsaying ways deep in his cubby, his little den that he stays in. But whether you're from the town or you're visiting because, maybe you live nearby, and as an influencer, you gotta share the local culture to feel like you're of the people, even though you're probably not. Or a scientist, you most likely live nearby. What you all remember at this point is you're all gathered somewhere around. You're all around Central Park. There, the courthouse behind you, surrounded by businesses and trees, people clamoring about, music going. You see that there's a podium up, and the mayor is speaking with all the other public officials sitting on the podium. And as you hear everything going, the scientist, you have a sense of dread as you have some kind of scientific measuring device in your hand that's just radically going off. Imagine Ghostbusters at like it's just going haywire. You're like, no, there's too much chaotic temporal energy streaming about. And as you're seeing this, the clouds overhead grow dark and red at the same time, with thunderous lightning striking, and the ground swells as a beam of light emanates from underneath you, shooting through the fountain that's in Central Park and murdering you all. And at this point, yeah, you just start off dead. But at this point, you all wake up. It's 6 a.m. in the morning at your respective lodging. You can either be at a hotel, in your house, staying at a nice Airbnb somewhere on MLK Drive or Elm Street. And I will move your markers wherever you would like them to be.
I want to be in a runoff drain near the woods here.
Okay, that's easy enough to do.
I'm definitely wearing one of those like Spirit Halloween like Reaper robes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it at a Goodwill. It was on super sale, and you're like, oh, I like this. This matches my aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. I like to hang out by the runoff.
I think I think that I think that Stormy isn't really paying the bills very well right now, so he might be renting a room next door to WNX, the mole radio station. I don't think he very much is enticed by everything that the mole says. However, they're cheap, and it's a place to live.
I'll be in the library, also home.
It's a nice basement apartment in the library. Chad will be at the hotel.
Because he's Chad.
Chad doesn't live in this shithole town.
Okay. We'll start with Chad. You hear your alarm clock go off at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's welcome to WNX, the mole radio station. 80s, 90s, whatever. But right now we're gonna play Good Morning Vietnam as they just start playing snippets of a movie.
Robin Williams movie?
Yep, of the Robin Williams movie. That's interspersed with a couple other sound effects before going into a song.
Chad will shoot awake. Whoa! What? I'm not dead. Ooh. Too much protein, my protein shake. Right. Yeah. He'll, get up, check his messages, check the medias, social media influencer things in the morning.
Yeah, you have, probably dozens and dozens of messages. You have people trying to slide into your DMs like, hey man, I'd love to be on your channel sometime, and then someone else is like, do you like feet? Click this link.
Clicks the link.
And all it is just like a fuzzy sock website that allows you to buy various types of fuzzy socks.
False advertising.
Bro. Message. Sponsor me, bro. Send.
That's how you flip it.
Yeah, and I mean, he'll just try to shake off what he assumes to be just a weird nightmare, and get ready to head to the festival thing.
Yeah. As you do this, go ahead and just roll me a logic check. So, roll 1 positive, 1 negative. You just have to roll that number or lower.
Lower on the negative, higher on the positive.
You're just going to have 1 point of mental stress from the night before, or as we all can metagame, the previous iteration before. But for you, you're just slightly disturbed by your dream. Has you off a little bit as you get up and you do your hair. I don't know what if you do any workouts. You hit the hotel gym. Yeah, just pumping iron and then drinking your protein powder in the other hand.
Straight powder. No liquid.
Just gonna push up my way out of that nightmare.
Yeah. While that's happening, does anyone want to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So what's my take on what just happened then?
You want to do your logic check first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my number for logic, and I got below on the negative dice.
1 point of logic stress or mental stress.
Okay.
You are aware that you or we or everyone is roughly on the 20th iteration of this day.
There's nothing in any of these books that describes why my quantum sensors keep going off every 24 hours. I don't understand.
I'm gonna look out the windows and see if I recognize people's behavior, if people are alive, because there's like a nuke. What was it?
Yeah, something happened. A big energy beam underneath the Central Park went off. You look outside the window.
First of all, I don't get people, but I just want to see if they look normal to me.
Right. I mean, you see a woman who's running down the street, pushing a stroller that has a dog. I don't know if you think that's normal or not, but she's exercising with her dog. Someone biking to work, potentially, that might be the barista you see, but they're off to work or doing something. Go ahead and do since this system doesn't really have a good way of doing perception checks, just roll a logic without the disadvantage die.
Ooh. I got a 5 again, which is my number.
You do see one person who's kind of odd, considering this is the 20th iteration that you're aware of. They kind of scurry off into an alley, hunched over, and they scurry and they scurry off, and that's about the weirdest thing you notice.
Nice. I'm gonna hang my body out of a window with a telescope and try to follow their movements without approaching. Initially, anyways.
Oh, what's this guy doing here? I can't find my voice anymore. So this is it, okay, guys.
You follow them through the alley, but then they kind of like duck away, and you lose them pretty quick as your robot assistant that you have in your home library laboratory. It's just
The lab.
how can yeah.
Professor, why are you out the window? This is highly illogical.
I take a deep sigh. The robot will see me kicking off my little bunny house slippers, and then putting on actual shoes.
I'm gonna take a walk outside. Something's different than it should be from last time. I'll explain it later.
You don't want your morning foot rub and eggs?
Is it still morning? Thought I missed my window of opportunity.
It is the morning of Groundhog Day.
You said that yesterday. Gotta get
What?
this thing fixed, huh?
This is highly illogical. Today is Groundhog's Day. You have programmed me with 100% accuracy for foretelling the days.
Well,
remember
clearly
days.
that's not true.
And I walk out.
As you walk out, your robot is just
Professor Patterson is not well. Is not well. Professor Patterson is not well. Does not compute.
That robot's gonna kill you.
hey, you rolled a d20. I just roleplay it.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna
As you
go the
yeah,
direction I
yeah.
saw the person.
As you leave, we're gonna go over to our harbinger in the storm drain.
Perfect.
I'm in my sleeping bag, coming off yet again another high, and I'm like, oh, visions of the future, or I'm like, my spirit Halloween robe is like covered in mud and shit from the runoff drain that I've been sleeping in and during my binges that I've now had, I guess 20. I don't know. Do I realize that it's been 20 times, or have I just been like hallucinating in the runoff drain?
So you have, if you choose to, because you are the harbinger, you have 3 positive dice you can roll to remember what iteration you're in. You take a little bit of stress, but you know that you are you're on exactly the 26th iteration.
Do what I do every other time, as I get up, roll my sleeping bag up, put it in my pack, and I just begin walking into town.
You you had some raccoons that were nuzzling next to you as you slept.
I definitely have a dead one on me though.
You do. You have a dead small animal on you somewhere. As you walk into town, is there anything that you would like to do?
I'm gonna go stop at the coffee shop, so I can beg for money and maybe beg for some coffee from Stormy.
What is Stormy doing as you wake up this morning out by the radio station?
I think that Stormy has no clue at all that this is just repeating itself over and over. I don't think that he's got like a 3 logic. I'm not sure exactly what on the scale of things that plays out to be. I'm not sure of the number scale here. And I feel like Stormy wouldn't know either. So I don't think he is plus at all. And I think that as Good Morning Vietnam plays for the X amount of times, the 26 amount of times that it's played, I guess this would be going on 27th time. He just falls right out of bed on his face. Just, yeah, those beans. Those were great. All right, I gotta get to work. And he's gonna throw he's in his clothes already. Like, he loves his job. He went to sleep that night in his uniform, already like ready to go. Gets up, throws his apron on, does the whole like throw little ties back, pull them around front, tie it real tight, and it's not good form to do that and then get on a bike, but he gets on his bike with his apron on because he wants everyone to see that he's the barista at the Groundhog Tavern.
The Barista.
The barista.
As in, there's only one.
There might be more than one, but he's the barista. And you know, the whole time that he's riding, he's just thinking about, you know, according to a recent Nescafe survey, 59% of coffee drinkers think that other coffee drinkers are more attractive than non-coffee drinkers.
That's what he's thinking of.
And he's looking out for other coffee drinkers as he goes. I mean, Stormy is a eligible bachelor who lives next to a radio station. Who would? Come on. And he rides a bike to work? Who doesn't like a bike rider?
As you get up, there's a couple things that you notice as you ride your bike. Just get ready for the day. One is, as you tie your apron around you, it's a little bit tighter than it usually is. And you feel that your facial hair has grown a little bit longer than it usually does. And as you ride your bike, you know, it takes a little bit of time. Your knees feel a little bit tighter. You know, the knees, they just don't act like they used to.
I feel this real. This is real.
Everything you said is too close to home.
Accurate.
Accurate.
I will let you know, because will just be fun roleplay. You rolled a 20, and that is you are aging rapidly.
Great.
So you can roleplay that however you'd like, but you're just
fantastic.
aging faster. Yeah, as you ride your bike towards work.
Awesome. Am I the bike rider that rode past that the professor saw?
Yeah.
Awesome. So as I'm riding by, I don't know if the professor catches this, but Stormy remembers that professor and remembers that he failed him out of his high school chemistry AP class.
Mhm.
And as he's riding by, I'm spitting in his coffee today. Today's the day. And then he keeps going. I can't do that. Coffee's too sacred. I gotta find someone to get back at him one day.
Yeah, we all worship at the altar of coffee.
Exactly.
Excellent. So we're gonna go back to Chadwick, Chaddington the third. Getting done with your morning push-up routine, downing your protein powder.
4,000. All right.
You're down in like the hotel lobby. It's a really nice like older gal. She's just like, Mr. the Third. Oh, do you have any plans for the day?
Yeah, broette, I gotta cover the festival.
Oh, do you have a film crew with you, or what television channel will this be on? Oh.
Broette, you need you have a Twitch? You like?
I Twitch, yes. She holds up her hand and it's twitching, but I don't. It's kind of rude to bring that up.
Chad stops working for a second and doesn't understand what she means. I'm sorry.
It's fine, dear. As she like strokes your face.
Do you have a computer?
Oh yes.
Have an email.
I have to dial it up.
The computer's in the library.
Oh, no. Maybe just watch live at the festival. That'll work better. I think.
I'll be there with my bright red galoshes on and be waving at you.
Great. For me, I need to get film crew ready for filming. Okay, bye.
Bye, Mr. the Third.
There's no film crew.
No, you have a phone. You don't need a film crew.
You are the film crew.
100%.
Puts on the harness though, like the camera harness, like the selfie stick harness thing.
The
or
GoPro
whatever.
harness.
Yeah.
Tactical vest.
Yeah.
There's a stick off of each nipple for multiple devices.
Actually,
imagine-
that's his nipple.
Have you seen that guy who has like the green screen behind him and he does silly things while he's like in
Yeah,
an office Zoom meeting?
Yeah, like he's like curling, and he's like in a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
imagine. Just no green screen. Chad has like it out in front of him, like "Welcome to Phuxatawny." As you leave the hotel, you see that there's a coffee shop nearby, and a middle-aged gentleman now enters as he's whistling a fine tune, just saying how much he loves coffee.
Yeah, and it is coffee time. We've done our push up for the day. It is now.
You're welcome to do whatever you'd like. You go anywhere you would like to peruse the town.
Right to the coffee shop.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a line. It takes a couple minutes for you to get up to the counter.
Begging in the front of it.
Yeah,
Live
there's
streaming.
you're live streaming outside the coffee shop. There's a smelly individual who is panhandling from Halloween robe.
Throws like
Hey,
just a 20.
you got any spare change?
The $20 bill like flutters to the ground in front of you.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Thank you.
Yeah, bro. It's coffee time. You look like you
Have
need like all the coffee.
Have we done this before? Have we done this before? Do I know you?
You would remember that you have done this before, and last time Chad only gave you like a couple bucks.
Okay. So redact that. Feeling generous today, I see.
Yeah, bro. Okay.
You don't remember me, but I remember you.
Are you one of
We've
my
met-
spawns?
No, we've met 26 times before this. And each time you give me a little bit more money.
I'm gonna go wait in line, bro. And...
So says the groundhog, so does the earth.
Okay, bro. Whatever you say, bro. I'm gonna back away
Bye-bye.
now, bro. Have a nice bro.
Well, I'm gonna follow you, and I am gonna get coffee with this money you gave me.
Okay. Just so you know, bro, we are live on the internet, bro. And if you do anything weird, everyone will see it, bro.
Hey, do you guys have any spare change? Send it to the runoff drain in Phuxatawny. I'll get it.
As Chad is waiting in line, Stormy, you're getting tired. You need extra coffee. You see you see Mr. Viscous or Orville, who's usually inside the shop. Usually, that's fine when he's not spouting spells and soothsaying and saying the end is nigh. Right now, he's fine. He's talking to some kind of influencer. You vaguely have a recollection of maybe you saw them on like a tickety talkities or a feed or shorts of some kind. And as we work through the line, both Orville and Chad would see about like a 40-year-old man at the counter.
About this time, the barista walks in. What's happening? This is a deviation.
I'm already over here, Orville. Oh God, the weather changing, guys. It just really messes with your joints. You know what? Give me one second, guys. I gotta just 1 second. I gotta call this order out and just got the coffee done here. Dave, your blonde cafe mistro, that was exactly an 8-ounce pour over with 4 scoops of blonde coffee, ground 1 setting finer than usual, the milk non-fat, steamed to 190 degrees with 11 pumps of honey, which is outrageous, by the way. I'm judging you. 8 pumps of sugar-free vanilla added between the coffee and the milk, and you know the rest. God, I'm tired. Just come get your fucking coffee. And he's gonna slam the coffee down on the side and just like start doing like the little, arms out, like the back bend thing. You know what I mean? Like every old man does. Yeah. That was a call out, Josh.
Would I be able to make some sort of magical check to see what would cause him to age so quickly?
Yeah, you can. It would be one of your mental abilities. You can either choose logic or willpower.
My
Well,
eyes
you
roll
can-
back in my head. I'm like,
You can
in the
foretell
line for coffee.
that there's some kind of. You would say it's magical. If the scientist was here at the moment, who is outside, currently behind the coffee shop, following the robed individual, it's some kind of temporal magic that is bundling up inside of this barista, causing them to age rapidly, and they don't have long to live.
Do I know? Do I get a number on that?
Probably about another hour.
So I'm gonna be faster, and then I'm gonna run up to the counter and be like, Stormy, you have an hour left to live. I need a coffee too.
Oh, great. Is that like a tarot reading? Is that what you just did?
No,
That was weird.
I
You didn't use any cards.
no, yeah, I don't do that shit. That's just fake.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Oh man, I paid like $250 through Cash App to someone to do it online.
Just next time, pay me and it'll be fine.
But you just said you don't do it.
Right? Yeah, but don't worry. You got an hour left to live. Don't worry about it.
I mean, all right,
I'm not joking. And then I'm gonna like spin around 3 times and go.
all right. What do you want to order?
Just a latte.
Was it a latte or a cold brew?
No, latte. I skipped Chad in line at this point because I like rushed over to the
Exactly.
counter.
Yeah. I just like the idea of Chad being like cold brew, cold brew, cold brew. All right.
Okay.
What kind of latte? What kind of latte are we talking? You got like a vanilla latte?
Yeah, that one,
caramel
yeah,
latte.
What did I order last time?
Well, I mean, if I'm honest, man, normally you just drink the gutter coffee out of the dumpster.
Well, today.
You know, like the little bit of coffee that drips through the cracks of the dumpster.
Speaking about dumpsters, this is a perfect time to go to the back of the coffee shop where our scientist, Professor Patterson, is there trying to follow a hooded individual.
I do that. Am I following them accurately?
As you're in the alleyway, you can definitely look around. You see that there's garbage and trash, and you can use probably one of your science-y measuring tools that a scientist would have in every sci-fi 80s movie. You know, you just part of your toolkit, you pull it out and you can look around, and you're getting crazy amounts of temporal changes going on. And as you're looking at it, you're going through the back of the coffee shop into the coffee shop as you just follow this stream.
The electrodes on my quantum sensors are leading me in this way. I wouldn't mind a coffee as well. Smells like my earlier years over here.
What was Professor Patterson into?
Many years, many experiences.
I'm gonna go through whatever doors are, like the employee entrance or whatever, and go into the coffee shop.
Yeah, it's a back door. You're passing by boxes of cups and sleeves and coffee grounds. Someone back there is like, "You're not supposed to." You just hold up a hand and you're like, "I'm following the temporal things." You come through a double door and you're right behind Stormy as your little sensor just almost explodes.
Oh my! Oh my! With the electrodes and then the meters. Oh, hello.
Taps your shoulder. Stormy.
Stormy's gonna spin around and almost fall because his entire body just hurts. And he's just gonna go, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not supposed to be back here. You have to leave now.
What if I told you you're not supposed to be here at all?
I would know
You're
that
not-
you're wrong because I am the barista here.
He won't be here in 55 minutes.
55 minutes and then what?
He dies.
He's look, he did a tarot reading and he said I'm gonna die in 55 minutes.
Oh, I didn't.
And I'm just trying to make his latte, and I think I'm gonna take an early lunch, and I think that after that
You're gonna
I'm
take
gonna
an
go
early
eat
grave.
go eat some fun beans that I've been holding in my pocket for a little bit, you know.
Oh, fun
They're
beans!
really exotic. I just need a break, you know.
Your death might put things back. You are an anomaly! You're an anomaly! Stormy, you are an anomaly. Can I
No,
make-
I was planned very thoroughly. I promise. I for a long time I thought I was an accident too, but I was planned.
Yeah, but before you died there, broista, can I get a coffee?
You know, I would love to make you a coffee right now, but I'm being accosted by the high school professor and by the I don't even know what to call you, the drainage bum.
I'm a wizard.
All right, so I'm being
Ranger.
accosted by Harry Potter and Rick from Rick and Morty right now. So I would love to make you a coffee. If you can get them moving, I can make you a coffee. I mean, what do you want? Like a pink drink? Is that what all you influencers are into right now?
No, bro, I got an order, bro. I need an iced ristretto 10-shot venti with breve, 5-pump vanilla, 7-pump caramel, 4 Splenda, and poured, not shaken.
I'm impressed.
Sounded
You've tickled
real.
my fancy. I might make this drink for myself. But
I'll make
here's the
two.
real test. Here's the real test.
Uh-huh.
What
What's up, bro?
beans would you like?
Coffee beans, bro.
He's gonna shake his head. Just all right. I'll just make you drink. Just like why does anyone ever want to order the fun beans, like the Kopi Luwak, or like the Argentina blend, or like, you know, the South African blend that, you know, makes you a little, you know, makes you a little whoopy, you know? It's fun.
I will have
He's
your
starting to- his voice is
recommendation.
starting to get a little bit raspier, you know. He's going to starting to get a little bit more into like, no one orders the fun stuff anymore.
You have the poop beans? Did I hear you right, bro?
Oh,
Cat poop?
I've got the Kopi Luwak.
All right,
I've
bro,
got
poop
the
beans.
Kopi Luwak.
Yeah, give me them poop beans.
I knew you were a man of great taste. I'm gonna need everyone in this store to leave so I can make this coffee in peace. But you stay.
And die in peace.
All right, Professor Bro, who's totally not my dad. Come on, get out from back there. Come on, bro.
All right. I'm walking around the anomaly. How do I get out? Where's the door on this side of the bar? Oh, here.
There's two things that are gonna happen at the moment. As your device is going off, it literally does explode in your hand
Ah!
due to the amount of temporal energy coming off of Stormy, as Stormy is aging and most likely making their last cup of coffee that they'll ever make. And as you spontaneously combust, since you rolled a 10 on the random ways to die chart, so you're caught on fire at the moment.
Ugh. This is not the normal Lotus O Delta.
Which causes you to push over that previous drink that was given to Dave, which, as Chad was trying to lead you out, slips and hits their head on a counter and cracks their skull open since they rolled a 2 on the funny ways to die. Y'all do this for me. And as that happens, Stormy, you finish that cup of coffee. You're so focused, like you're not gonna let any of this craziness stop you. As that happens, the hour guess was wildly off. As you put it down, and you're like, here, as you just turn into dust and fade away to be combined with the rest of the coffee grounds, leaving only Orville left.
Did this all happen last time? Am I seeing a different thing play out?
Yeah, this is a different thing this time.
Deviations! I didn't get my coffee.
But Orville, you feel an ominous change in the weather as you're almost like squirrel sounds
Okay.
coming about.
Oh, that's a real weird noise.
Still inside the coffee shop, I stick my finger in my mouth and I like hold it up like I'm measuring the wind, but I'm still inside the shop. Interesting. I like grab whatever coffee's near me and then like,
That-
you know, like how the vampires do that, they about face with them, and I'm gonna like walk out the door like that.
I need you to make a dexterity check as you see a squirrel on the sidewalk in front of you, and another squirrel comes down a phone pole towards you, and another one comes down a tree towards you. As more and more squirrels seem to start swarming you, you can either make the check to run or make the check to like just keep them off of you, but they're going to jump you.
I'm gonna do my best to run. What do I roll more d6s for this? Like what do we?
This one is just 1 positive, 1 negative.
I rolled a 2 and a 6.
You're able to outrun the squirrels, but they are following you down the street. What would you like to do as they catch up? This is how you will die. How would you like this to...
Can I animate a dead animal to help me try to fight them off?
Yeah.
Just gonna rifle. As I'm running, I'm like, I flip my bag in front of me like a baby Bjorn. I'm like rifling through it. And I'm like, oh! I pull out by the tail a dead raccoon, and I'm like, and then it comes back alive, and I like toss it like a banana peel behind me, and I about face with still with the backpack in front of me, and I'm like, let's go, you filthy rodents!
As this happens, you both are swarmed. It's just the best like squirrel apocalyptic ending to ever happen. You're pulling them off of you as they bite your hands, and your undead raccoon is like keeping them inside of its rib cage, but is like mauled to death and torn apart as the squirrels then take each of the bones and bury them in trees and grassy fields. The only thing that's left of you is like a red spot of blood that's left on the sidewalk, but all your clothes are torn apart. And that's where we start the day again. Welcome to WNX, the Mole radio station. We're gonna rewind time, start everything over. It's the Hello Vietnam playlist. You're back in your hotel room. I need everyone to roll d20s again.
1.
Also 1.
4.
5.
Welcome to WNX, the Mole radio station. What would Chad the Third like to do?
Vethard.
Bro, I died. I died, bro. That was real, bro. Same. I heard that song yesterday, bro. Today, bro? Right now, bro. Shit. Gonna slap on the live stream rig because that's just like autopilot for him at this point in his life. Oh, alright, broettes. It's Chad here, bro. I died. Yesterday, but I died. I'm not dead, but I died. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, bros and broettes. Let's go, follow me. And he's gonna run to the coffee shop directly and like wait for the spirit robe wearing motherfucker, because that guy apparently knows what's going on.
Yeah. You were in the hotel robe and pajamas, unless you changed at all. Live streaming, you see that your messages are like, hey, click this link to check out feet, and you're like, I know what that is already. Other people just get into your DMs. You see messages that are just like, oh, I can't believe that Chad died. This is crazy, what's happening? And as it's just bling bling bling, hearts and stuff, and you're like posing while you're waiting, and then
Exactly.
Buy my protein powder.
He would have gotten dressed. Yeah, he's not wearing the robe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
be
go.
presentable for the internet.
Yeah, let's go over to our scientist, who then wakes up. You're in your bed.
Oh boy! I have to go find this anomaly again and tell them about my thermal detonation.
But Professor.
Professor, wouldn't you like your foot rub and eggs?
Not right now, Robbie. More pressing matters.
But this does not compute. You love your foot rubs and eggs. Please eat these eggs.
There's other
And
places
he's
with
nice.
egg rubs or foot eggs. Hold on, I'm leaving.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Professor, not well.
To the coffee shop.
That brings us to, before we get to Stormy, we're gonna go to Orville.
Visions of the future or the past. 27 times. Coffee time.
You're the only one who knows that it actually has a couple more iterations. You're about on the 30th iteration. And then that brings us to Stormy waking up in the radio
Spelled them
station
out.
side room, cheap rent.
Oh.
You hear Good Morning Vietnam coming in over the radio, hot, sizzling.
Yeah, again, flips over off the bed, but this time he catches himself before he hits the ground, like face first. Catches himself, and he's like, whoa, how did I do that? All right, this is gonna be a good day. And he gets up. This time, he flips his own tarot card. For some reason, he felt like he didn't need to pay for that anymore. For some reason. He walks over to his phone. Because why would he have an actual deck? Walks over to his phone, presses a little button. Oh, that's nice. And then puts his phone away. Does his apron like he normally does. Goes again on his bike and he goes, huh. This feels a little looser. All right. And gets on his bike and he goes to the coffee shop like normal.
The card that you got was the death card. I mean, why not?
Yeah, why
What
not?
we're doing. But you get a sense of, when you look at it, like money might be in your future, but to a level that is oppressive.
Oh yeah. So he's riding his bike to work and he's like, man, it's all about to turn around here. I'm gonna be able to get a nice house. find a nice coffee drinking babe. Or dude. Who knows? Everything can turn around right now. He's just riding his bike. He's pedaling real like almost like if you could pedal with a pep in your step. That's what he's doing.
You absolutely can.
Yeah, he's pedaling with a pep in his step. He's got like a little bounce going on as he pedals, you know? He pedals past the professor. He looks over there and he goes, I'm gonna make him a good cup of coffee today. I'm feeling good. And he just keeps making his way to the coffee shop.
As you make it to the coffee shop, there's the influencer Chad the Third. They're already waiting for you as you're locking up your bike.
Does is Chad the Third big enough that Stormy might actually, like this time around that he's not aging rapidly, might actually recognize him?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
As he's putting his bike lock on the little onto a light post. He's not actually putting it up to like an actual bike rack, because you know this community, everyone drives cars. Why would they support the bike riders? You know, because Stormy's the only one. So he's tying his bike up with the lock and everything up to the post, and he looks over and goes, "Oh hey, the Third, right?"
Yeah, bro, Chad. You look not dead and a lot younger, bro. Do you remember, bro? We died.
I don't know what you're talking about, and that's kind of weird. That's a weird way to introduce yourself. Is this like an influencer thing? Am I on a TikTok? Am I on a TikTok right now?
Oh, yeah, we're
Yes.
live, bro.
Yeah. The answer is yes. Yeah. I was listening to. I think it's called Good Morning Vietnam this morning. That's that's the answer to your question. You know, I gotta get inside and get this shop open.
What are you listening to?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You don't remember dying?
Oh man, I'm gonna be real honest with you. If I died, I have a pretty good feeling that you know what? I might not remember it. I'll be dead.
That's fair, bro.
I gotta get the store open. I mean, you want some coffee? I watch your videos all the time. I'll make you a cup of coffee for free. It's on the house.
A word, bro. Yeah. Maybe I'm just having a weird day, bro. Yeah, coffee. Surprise me.
You know what? I'm feeling real good today, and I've been holding on to these beans for a real long time in my pocket. And I know that sounds weird, but they're in a bag. Don't worry, they're not just like loose beans in my pocket. Who would do that? They're in a bag. They're in a real special bag. It's real airtight, you know. I got some real cool beans. They're imported, and I don't think I'm supposed to have them in town, but I'll make you some. I'll make you some nice.
Cool beans. Yeah, cool beans.
Yeah, exactly. Cool beans. Yeah, you got it. Oh, good morning, Vietnam. And he's gonna unlock the door and go inside and start opening shop up and get the coffee going.
As you do that, the professor and Orville are able to make their way to the coffee shop at this point. Would either of you like to check anything on your way to the coffee shop or sense anything?
I'm looking for the barista.
Yeah,
I'm looking for my bones.
Your bones are back in your pocket.
Your own bone?
My own bones are in my pocket.
Yeah, all your bones are in your body, but your raccoon bones are in your pocket.
So is my dead do I have another dead raccoon though? I have another dead raccoon and then now bones of a dead raccoon?
Well, you had raccoons, but your one raccoon, your dead raccoon that you had, because the day reset, they're back in your pocket. They're not gone.
What was my take on the first mysterious person I followed?
That they were not following the pattern that you vaguely remember.
Right.
And while you're making your way to the coffee shop, pretty much everyone else is following the same pattern. You're like, oh, that person did a California stop. They didn't actually stop. That person, did this other thing. The only thing that's a little bit different is that your meter is a little bit higher than last time.
Right. And
you feel like there's less people on the street. Not noticeably. It's not 1,000 people down to 10. It's where's that? There was a woman where's that woman who was running with her dog?
Coffee man!
my name is definitely not Coffee Man.
My apologies. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
And to be fair, you really should know my name by now.
Castile.
You know, it's stormy now, and I'll take Castile. It's stormy now, thank you. But yeah, yes.
So yeah, I was more correct in saying Coffee Man than your actual first name.
No, you're still not. more
Anyways!
correct than- it's semantics. What do you want? What do
Yeah,
you want?
if you write down your name for me, I can look at it and remember it that way. Anyways, you remember my thermal ignition?
I haven't a clue what you are talking about. Do you want a cup of coffee?
Just an espresso, something quick.
All right, we can definitely do that. That is going to be, and he looks over at the screen, starts punching in. He's just punching in way more.
Just make the damn
than what I
coffee.
expected. Well, I have to look. We have to make money here too. That is going to be $24.75.
Inflation is nuts.
Is that going to be cash or card?
Here's a card. Just keep the damn
Okay,
thing.
awesome.
I'll have it again
well,
tomorrow,
well-
apparently.
Well, you see, if it was gonna be cash, I would take the cash from you. But since it's card, you can either insert, swipe, or tap.
Forget the coffee. Forget about the coffee. Listen,
All right.
the world is changing. Something's happening. And
Ye-
part of me feels like I want everybody to know, but that's not gonna help. I need to find a solution. I need to fix it.
Well, yeah, I really get what you're saying. The world changes over time, and it's got to be hard for you older generations as more technology starts to come in and everything. I've got a number for a really good therapist that can help you through this. They take older clients and younger clients so they can, really have a good wide range of opinions so they can help out all the generations in between.
You were older than me yesterday.
I
That's a
slink in
weird
and
scene.
sniff Stormy's head.
Chad is not going inside the coffee shop. Chad is terrified of going into the coffee shop.
Oh my! Hello, creepy McNightmare.
Do you like lean over the counter? or
I'm like in your fucking scalp, dog. Like I'm like
something? This is a weird day.
you smell of dust.
Yeah, you're onto something, huh?
Guys, this has been great. Professor, I really hope you have a fantastic afternoon. I'll send you a Facebook message. We've been Facebook friends for a long time, and that's why I'm kind of offended you didn't know my name. But it's okay. I'll send you a message with the therapist's number. I feel like I owe you something, Spirit Halloween guy. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I feel like I owe you what you gave me.
latte.
That's not it, because I always give everyone their coffee, and I actually need to go run some coffee out to the third real quick outside. Yeah, so just give me like 1 minute, and he's gonna finish up the coffee, like the cat poo coffee, and he's gonna walk it out to Chad.
While Chad has been waiting outside, you have definitely felt like certain scents are causing a little bit of nausea, and you have a little bit of pain in your abdomen.
Not feeling so great, bros and broettes. Oh, coffee. Thank you. Maybe this will settle my stomach. That roadie stuff. Thanks, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. It will definitely settle all stomach issues. Trust me.
And like a proper bro, Chad just slams the coffee.
These beans are really interesting. Like as you're drinking the coffee, these beans are super interesting. See, like these cats, like they eat them and then they get pooped out, and then somehow the bean doesn't get too like fucked up in the whole I don't really like understand the biology of it. I just know these beans are insanely hard to get. I paid a lot of money for them, and like they go through this whole process of pulling the beans out of the cat poo. It's insane. But yeah, I hope you like the coffee. It should help your stomach.
Pretty good coffee, bro. Yeah. I've heard of cat poop coffee.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got this oddly intense stare at you as he's doing this. He's really into coffee. He's just staring, like he's trying to like figure out if you really like it or not.
This is where on Chad's social media app there'd be messages scrolling on the right side, being like, "Bro, did you see that? Bro, behind you, bro." You just see the like little pings going off and like little signs as you're staring at each other.
There's something behind me, broista?
Do I see anything?
I think you were staring too intently, but Chad, you could definitely scroll through your feed, and people are saying that there was like cloaked figures, 2 of them, that went into the alley behind you. And as you're doing this, like you definitely feel more pain in your abdomen, and as you pounded the coffee, you feel warmer. It could be for the coffee, the caffeine sweats that people get, but you're feeling a little warmer as well.
Oh, that's some coffee, bro. Yeah. Open the coffee shop door. Hey, not that bro. Spirit rope bro. Did you remember dying too, bros? Because there's some weird robe bros over here we should look at, bro.
Squirrels had their way with me on the sidewalk.
That's weird.
You turned to dust.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, bro. So we should go look at the alley, and there's weird sus bros.
Is there anyone else in the coffee shop right now?
There's a few regulars that you have. It's a little lighter than usual. You're missing some of them, but yeah, there's a couple people in there.
Any other baristas?
Yeah, there's another barista. You're welcome to name them. Just because I have a town, I'm not gonna name every NPC.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hearing Chad say this and feeling like this is an opportunity, like to really like flex his coffee know-how and like really get into some circles. I'm gonna walk up to Leslie real quick. Be like, Leslie, look, this is a really big, really good opportunity. Like, do you know who that is? That's the third. He is big on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. He never really got that big on Instagram Reels, which is kind of weird, but really big on TikTok and really big on YouTube Shorts. And I have to follow him right now. I just gave him some really cool coffee. Yeah, that coffee, and I have to make sure he doesn't die.
I mean, yeah, if you need to. I've been watching, and you look on top of the espresso machine. She has like a towel that she has her phone on that is actively streaming Chad's live stream. She's like, "Oh yeah, like there's totally some weird guys that are going to be. That's our coffee shop. Whoa, yeah, you should do it. I got this.
Listen, Leslie, thank you. You know what, Leslie, you're great.
I mean, I'm just gonna get the tips for the day, so.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Chris. Me and Chris will have a one-on-one. And you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get you a little bit more in the hour.
I mean, you're not like the assistant manager or anything, so I'm not really sure what that's gonna do. But you can definitely talk to Chris if you want.
Don't even worry about that. They don't call me Castile Dormy, the fucking barista, for nothing. All right.
Oh, I didn't know Castile was your first name. I just figured that like, Stormy was like a name that you gave yourself, which is totally fine.
Yeah, no. That was there's a whole story behind that, but we won't get into that here. It's it's just a thing. It's a thing. That's a town thing.
Yeah, you go do that, but like, make sure to get like a signature and selfie. Like, if you can put in a good word with the third, like Chad for me, and then like if you can come in and like have a selfie at some point, it'd be really fun.
I might be able to get like something off of his person too if he does die. Is there anything you want?
His hair.
His hair?
Yeah.
He says that just a little bit too loud. Like from his head?
Yeah, I imagine you're both like looking at Chad now. Like, yeah, his hair.
All right, yeah.
Chad trying to wave everyone out.
Yeah. Look at those locks. They're just like,
go.
Okay,
Leslie,
I got it.
Leslie, I gotta go. I'll make sure to talk to Chris. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Well, I got it. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm walking aimlessly throughout the coffee shop with the electrodes of my thermal quantum sensors.
Your thermal quantum sensors are giving like a good static energy as you sweep it around. Go ahead and just do like a only positive dice logic check, and since it's with your science gear, you get 3.
Ooh, I'll do a temporal regulance check.
Temporal quantum regulance chronomatic visor check.
Yeah. By adjusting the lunar wane arm shaft to 17 degrees south, I rolled a 2, 3, and a 4.
So with 3 passes, you can tell that nearby there's definitely a source to this as the arms kind of like go up and then like back down a little bit. So you're like, you know that it's somewhere towards the park.
The panometric reluctance being generated in this area. It's the differential girdle's happening right now. We have to go.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Not dad, bro. Come on.
As I walk out the door behind, I'm assuming Professor Patterson, I'm gonna handshake Chad and be like, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this." And it's a piece of dried mystery meat that you have no idea what it is.
To me?
No, to Chad,
Okay.
as he's holding the door for us.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Spirit, bro.
Spirit, bro.
Just remember, the groundhog saith, the earth does too.
Wait,
Right. We ready to follow the sus bros?
hold on a minute. The groundhog saith. Today is Groundhog's Day, no?
Oh yes.
It's been right in
Yeah,
front of me the whole time.
That's why I'm here in town, bro.
We better move.
Definitely not trying to reconnect with my dad. Nope, not that.
Whoever wants to lead the way definitely can.
Yeah,
Through the alley, yeah, wherever.
clutching his stomach a little bit.
Yeah,
This takes a little bit to
yeah.
get used to that coffee. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, barista. Thanks.
Yeah, not a problem. This is cool, guys. This is cool.
I pop another mushroom that I had in my pocket.
Yeah, I thought you just never stop taking.
You know, you're like it's a you know, you hit the gas and then you idle through it, and then when you start decelerating, you hit the gas again.
Yeah. As you go into the alley, this time you see that there are 2 robed individuals who are trying to drag an old woman with an oxygen tank into a hole that's in like the corner of the coffee shop between the coffee shop and a dumpster. As she's like, no, take me back, as she's trying to whack at them with her like one good cane, and then like I said, in the other there's an oxygen tank that she has attached to her.
Hey, sus bros, put the broette down.
They just look over at you like as you see that they have like little buck teeth and like whiskers and they have claws. If this was D&D, this is where we'd roll initiative, but it's not. So whoever wants to act first can.
I whip out my prototype ray gun and point it at the creature man person.
Yeah, I should say that there are technically 2. One is like halfway in
Oh.
the burrowing hole, and one is outside, like trying to push her down.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely aim at either. I will say be careful because the woman does have an oxygen tank.
Do I have? I mean, this is my ray gun. This is, Professor knows about the ray gun.
Yeah, you have proficiency with it, so you'd have 2 positives, 1 negative.
Okay.
Listen, I am afraid to use this thing, but I will. I'll
I
do
just
it.
imagine it's rooming up at this time, like.
What does it do?
It's a non-reversible differential grammometer. Just call
you
it a
know,
ray gun. I call it the ray gun. I know it's
Yeah, I
very.
really shouldn't have asked. I really, I remember the lectures. I shouldn't have asked.
All
I
it
really
does is it
shouldn't have.
deautomates the synchronizing cardinals of the human body and whatever creatures that. Whatever. Now listen, I'll use it.
Spirit Halloween, does that make sense?
Absolutely, it's just above your pay grade.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just make coffee. He's gonna pull out a thermos and start sipping.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
actually, I'm not gonna.
as
attack
you're all
it.
talking, she's like halfway down this hole.
I'll do a spell right now if you allow me.
Yeah, you all can go, and then give me the. So it succeeds, but you're gonna take 3 points of shrapnel damage from the exploding oxygen tank.
Oh no,
I've
bro.
seen this before.
I did list that when you rolled a 4 on my here, it does say exploding oxygen tank. So
Nice. Well, here I am.
yeah, you lived through it. You feel like fate almost pulled you back into the grave, but you have overcome the DM's wishes.
My Macarena was not juicy enough to dodge all the
Nope.
This time I did live.
I mean, they're also all gonna take 5 points of damage. So that's a lot, including the old woman. Actually, she's gonna take a little bit more because she's literally holding it.
Her oxygen, the flames will travel up her oxygen chute.
I think there was a ray gun that was about to happen, and sipping on coffee. I didn't hear what Chad might be doing or trying to do. You have calisthenics. You do have like some gun proficiency because you did some YouTube stuff about like shooting guns out in the desert and whatnot to get the views. You don't have a gun on you at this time, but if you found one, you could always use it.
After seeing the only innocent person blow up, I'll relinquish that ray gun now. No, I'll shoot it now. Now it's pretty.
Oh, you'll shoot it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Your sci-fi sound effect. So you don't succeed. You how did I list you were gonna die?
I rolled a 1, if that helps you. On the d20 roll.
Yeah. You hit like a second story window. As a pane of glass falls down, I need you to roll a vitality check with 2 dice versus.
Does it hit both of us? I also roll the 1.
No, I have 2 different d20s, and that in the event that people roll the same number.
Nice.
So
The backup
yeah.
chart.
No, you're halfway through what's about to happen to you. So that cancels out 2 of them. So you only take 3 points of slashing damage as falling glass just comes down on you.
What's the cap there?
So you now have 1 point of resistance and physical damage.
Okay, I see.
So max is 9.
Okay, I remember everything.
So
now.
you're, a third way of dying in your physical. Chad,
Yeah.
what would
So
the third?
yeah, I want to grab the gun and shoot it.
Yeah, you definitely can. You're not proficient in ray guns, but so it's just a 1-in-1 for you.
All right.
Oh, actually, no. You have guns. So 2 positives, 1 negative. Yeah. You almost got decapitated.
Ouchie.
I rolled 3 3s.
Oh, that's good. So you still win. It still hits. The ray gun, I think I put like a plus something next to it, like
Plus
a 5
5.
or 3. 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do 6 points of damage to this creature as you obliterate and like destabilize the ionic bonding things of its arm and leg as it decouples from reality.
Yeah,
No,
just a
no,
bunch
it-
of jargon.
it
De-automates.
de-automated the Cardinals.
The de-automates,
de-
de-automates the synchronizing of the cardinal something, whatever I said next.
No, you just said the Cardinals.
The cardinals,
What that
the cardinals of beings.
But what it looks like is that it immediately like cauterizes a hole on that side, but then the arm, like the whole arm and like upper torso just like evaporate.
Whoa.
There's like a little bit of steam coming off the tip of the ray gun.
Wow.
This thing is super cool, dad bro. I mean, not dad bro.
One of the injured groundhoglings. Oh yeah, because that one would die because it already took a bunch of damage from the exploding
I
oxygen
pulled
tank.
them up.
The other one, still barely alive, just like burrows further down into its hole, as the old woman is burning and dying, as she's just rolling around. Like, "Ah!"
I feel like Stormy is a little out of his element here. He's gonna like lift his hands up and be like, "Whoa, wow, guys, this took a real right turn. Weird. I'm gonna go put the fire out on that lady real quick. Please don't shoot me. Thanks, guys." And he's gonna walk over there and pour the coffee on her.
I need everyone to make an empathy check. If you have something that gives you bonus in empathy, sure, but it's versus 3 dice that I rolled for negative dice.
Do I get an extra negative for being a narcissist?
Do I get an extra negative
Oh.
for being emotionally distant?
Actually, that just will reduce the damage or that you may take here.
So, having an empathy of 3, but having plus steam wisdom. What am I rolling here?
That wouldn't apply here. That's more like you're a sage barista. You speak wisdom from behind the espresso machine. If you want to like influence somebody or like pep them up, you definitely can. But in this situation, it's you might be able to console her as she dies. Yeah.
All right. I mean, so what am I rolling here? Is that I've been avoiding rolling. So what do I roll here?
Yeah. So no matter what, if you're trying to console her while she dies, I would definitely say you can roll 3 empathy. Roll 3 positive dice for empathy to help negate watching a woman burn to death. That your sage wizard, who is aloof wizard, so really you'll more or less be fine. But you still have to
I'm
roll.
literally just standing there and I'm burnt to the crisp on the front half of it.
Yeah.
Not the back half.
Yeah,
so just rolling 3d6.
Yep.
I got it. That's where I was trying to get to.
Yeah. You roll 3d6. Alex, you only have to roll 1. And then
1 for me.
1 and 1 for scientist and influencer.
I got a 6 and my empathy's 3. So
You cancel out a negative dice for you.
I got
So
a 6
you take
with
none.
a 2.
You are going to take 2 mental stress.
I rolled a 1.
You're going to take 3 mental stress. Oh, sorry, but you're also aloof, so sorry, that's 2 mental stress for you.
I rolled 2 4s and a 5, and my empathy is 3.
You're going to take 2 points of mental stress. Again, watching someone burn alive, y'all mostly haven't done it. The Harbinger had...
seen this before.
Yeah, burns people alive as part of their actions, so, and has seen it before.
God, this is real weird, guys. I kind of feel like I foretold this a little bit. it's kinda weird to
Uncalled
say.
for. I foretold this.
Well, it's weird because I pulled the Death Tarot card this morning. I thought it was going to be about a lot of money. Like, it's normally a little more metaphorical, but I think I killed this lady.
I literally killed this lady.
Yeah, but I mean, what if I wouldn't have pulled that card? I mean, it's real, it's real weird. Life, life can just sometimes be not separate from death. And it's real weird.
With the soot that's on my face, I go like this, wiping it from my face, and then I rub it on your face, and in the finger pattern like that. And I go, your brain is smooth. And I turn towards the hole.
There's no one who can jump so high as to escape death. Just remember that.
Okay, bros. What?
I don't know. I read it in some little booklet the other day. It was kind of weird.
And the hole is still there?
Yeah, the hole is still underneath, like the corner of the coffee shop, going underneath the dumpster. There's a hole in a building next to you all where the broken glass had come down, and you see that there's like a safe that's like slowly falling off of the second story. While that happens, people are like, "Oh my God, what happened?" As they watch the safe fall. Stormy, you get crushed by a safe
On a live stream.
on a live stream.
2 murders, 1 live stream. Let's go.
Just squish, splat.
Cruising for a banning.
Yeah. The hammer must come down.
Oppressed by financial burdens.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Wow, I hate that.
I'm gonna be honest. I really thought it was gonna be like a Brinks truck hits me or something. I didn't think it was gonna be a safe falling on me like a cartoon.
Yeah, I mean that, and then also, Chad, you're starting to feel the chills with your mixture of nausea and abdominal pain. Sorry, at the moment, Jacob, your character's gonna be dead for a minute. But what is everyone else? What would everyone else like to do?
Any of you bros got any Pepto Brosmol?
Remember, I gave you the dried meat.
If I remember
okay.
correctly, wait, did you already have the good beans from? Never mind.
Yeah, I got cat poop beans. I got meat, bro.
That doesn't help you. Nothing's gonna help you, probably. Wait,
Oh, trust me.
Mystery meat down the hatch.
I don't think the mystery meat would really help you, but you still eat it.
Something.
Yep.
Something, please.
All right, bros. We should Scooby this shit, right, bros? Go down the hole.
after you.
We're told.
All right, Dad. I mean, not Dad, bro. Let's go. Go down the hole.
Yeah, as you go down the hole, it's hard for you to move a lot or move quickly. Your abdominal pain is making it harder the more you move around, and it gets dark very quick. You see at first like a little bit of the basement.
Yeah, I turn on the light on my rig.
Oh yeah, because you have a lighting rig. You turn that on, and you like can flip the camera face forward, the big ring light.
There it is.
And you just follow it down. You're not quite sure how far you're all going, but you do start hearing like coming from somewhere in the distance.
We're approaching the epicenter of the I don't know what, bros, but let's keep going.
Pressing forward.
Your scientific doodad is just like, and you don't know if you should turn it off before it explodes this time, or
Yeah, I definitely do.
yeah. As pressing forward, does our harbinger want to check anything, roll anything before I do the next thing?
Can I consult the spell book for any type of knowledge?
Yeah. You know, one hand, and you're crawling down. You're kind of flipping through your little spell book.
I have a lighter too, so I can read.
Yeah. You can like shimmy down butt first as you lay and flip through.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Go ahead and just do non-penalty logic check with 3 dice.
I got 2 1s and a 6.
I think that would succeed there.
My logic is 2.
You flip towards the back where it has Lovecraftian eldritch horror things. A very similar patron to the one that you have, but it foretells of this Leviathan groundhog from deep space.
What's its name?
Phil. It's just Phil.
The mighty Phil.
The terrifying and mighty Phil, the one who eats and absorbs time. Which, as you get down, there's a little bit of a drop, but you see in this hole peering out a wooden structure that's just beaming with like red light and crackling with electricity as different robed people around are like bringing citizens underneath this energy as some kind of weird red tail-like tentacle like pulls them in and up into the wooden structure as you hear screams as they
I start tapping my foot to the rhythm.
it's their next hit. Yeah.
Summoning ritual. We must
You
stop.
see this,
And I
bro?
pull out my toothbrush that I've turned into a shiv.
What was that from Chad?
Yeah, are you seeing this, bros and broettes? Just like turn the camera back, like, we've stumbled upon a mystery.
I don't know.
Summoning ritual.
I love the build up to the drop off. We've reached the epicenter of a thing.
All right, Spirit Bro, what we doing?
What is yeah?
I will flip the switch on my I'll rig it in such a way where I throw my my temporal meter reader. I throw it like a grenade and turn it on in the same thing.
Like whap, 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 whap. You throw it about like 4 to 5 seconds later, you just see it mid-air explode as part of the wooden structure comes undone, and you just see a large groundhog that's holding its own tail with like tentacles coming out of its back, nibbling on the little people that have been sucked into the wooden structure. As it just looks out and it's like, I can't do it because it's like a 7-layer audio like.
We'll stack them up in
I mean,
post.
that was perfect.
Yeah, all at the same time though. I'll cut it later. I'll just stack them all.
Right.
So place your face over where ours are in the stream. You take up all 5 boxes.
Holy shit, bros, that's a big.
Groundhog.
What's the holiday again, bro?
What's all in it?
So like, here's my question: as the harbinger, am I here to harbin this thing into the world, or am I just like down for whatever, you know?
You are immune to its time dilation storage effects, so you remember everything. You can try and warn people if you want. You can bring it on. You can.
So it's up to my discretion.
Yeah, it's up to your discretion. You know that this is like a elder alien parasite being that just like will do what it does, and you can either stop it or roll with it.
I'm glad I have this information.
Yeah, now that you know what it is, you're like, oh. Huh.
It's just Phil. It's fine.
It's just Phil.
It's just Phil hanging out, doing Phil stuff.
We got a plan, bros. I'm not feeling too hot still.
With my toothbrush shiv in hand, I'm gonna try to kill Broski over here.
Yeah, the
You say
broski.
kill or kill?
I'm going for his sour abdomen. Then he's Mr. Chad.
Yeah, go
Whatever
ahead. Roll 2 positives, 1. Actually, you have calisthenics, so it'd be two positives, 2 negatives. Let's see how these roll out. This system doesn't have great like PvP combat rules, so I figure just like let's have everyone roll some dice and see what happens here. But you know the good part about this is that Chad's appendix has not been feeling great on this iteration. So as you stab his abdomen, you cause it to burst. Because it was about to anyway. And Chad is gonna just curl up and die.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bro,
That-
you killed me, bro. Why, bro?
Phil,
bro.
Phil is here.
That just leaves a scientist next to a murderous.
Murder hobo.
Literal murder hobo. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice. Do I still have my ray gun?
I mean, it would be on. Chad had it.
Yeah, Chad had it.
And now I have it.
Well, I could say he probably gave it back, maybe, or it's
Yeah.
nearby that you could grab it.
All right,
Yeah.
this is gonna be like the Hollywood scene where the gun's on the floor, just out of reach of both of us. I'm gonna go diving for it.
I'm down to dex save their dex dive for it.
It's a dex off. Both.
What?
You heard James.
It's a dexterity off. Let's just have you both.
I'm not
roll,
wearing anything underneath the robe.
Let's have you both just roll three positives, 3 negatives each, and see what happens. So scientist takes 3 points of physical damage. Harbinger
Expect your
takes
knee.
2 points of physical damage as you both kind of just like jump at this ray gun and it goes spinning off further towards the cultist groundhoglings as they obviously know where you're at the moment as they're as you're both wrestling on the ground.
Oh,
And,
well, if you want, what's my voice again? Hello, if you want the, if you want the ray gun, just go take it. I don't think you know how to use it anyway.
Where we're going, we don't need ray guns.
I'm just gonna blast a fireball at you with a swish and flick of the shiv.
yeah, go ahead and do a spell attack and let's see if you deal any additional damage to yours. You're gonna take 3 points of mental damage as it kind of blows back, but you still deal a good point. I think you would kill the professor scientist at this point. You stand alone in the den of the groundhog.
Oh.
You get one more for the.
As the scientist dies a slow death next to you, just like, every time you're about to do something, you hear another sound from him.
Right. Yeah.
Varying intensities.
This is my favorite World of Warcraft reference.
It's the best.
But all the little cultist groundhogs are approaching you, and they're. Is there anything you want to do before they're upon you?
I'm gonna pop another shroom.
You pop another shroom, and they start biting and ripping at you with their
I'm just
claws
like-
and teeth.
T-posed out in the lair.
From a cinematic viewpoint, it's a shot down, and you just see all the groundhogs like biting at the joints. Then eventually, the arms and legs get like ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
and just blood squirting everywhere. And that's where I think we can do a quick intermission before we get back to WNX, the Mole radio station. We're about to play Good Morning Vietnam, and the day starts over.
Okay.
Ooh.
But this time, it's a little bit different. The sky is red. You all remember the last iteration, except for the Harbinger. You know that you're somewhere around the 50th iteration this time. Good morning, Vietnam! You're listening to WNX, the Mole radio station. I need everyone to roll a d20.
18.
3.
7.
1. What would you like to do as as you wake up again, Chad?
Fuck you, spirit bro. Fuck you.
That feels right.
That's how he starts the live stream.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Get dressed, throw on the rig. All right, bros and broettes. Today we're gonna do a murder.
Yeah.
Gotta go buy a gun.
Do a murder.
Shock emoji faces.
I'm watching the stream this time.
Yeah. Step 1: buy a gun.
What's step 2?
Do the murder.
Step 2 is, I feel like obvious, but we'll find out.
Step 2 is a training montage of how to use a gun.
And just a picture on the stream of the old YouTube videos where he's learning to use a gun. He's just
You're getting dressed. You're ready for the day. You're going out. There is honestly, it would probably be at either Hammer and Nail Hardware, which is number 14, or
It's on Main Street.
you definitely go over there if you'd like.
yeah, that works.
While you're heading, because it's going to take a minute, what is our professor wanting to do?
How mobile is my robot?
It is it has wheels. It has a foot massaging chest piece and an egg dispensing arm piece at the moment.
Professor, would you like your morning foot massage and eggs?
No, but I know someone who would.
Oh, excellent. Are we having a guest today? It is Groundhog Day. The temperature outside is unusually high with humidity, and barometric pressure is also very inconsistent.
It's been like this for about a month.
It was not like this yesterday.
Yeah, whatever. You don't get it. I'll update you later. Come with me. I leave on my bunny slippers this day, in the urgency of what must be done. I'm gonna head to the alley with the wooden structure, the hole, and I'm gonna try to stay back and stay behind and maybe have like a monitor that I see through the robot's eyes or whatever, but send the robot down that alley and tell him tell the robot there's someone down there that needs help, that needs a foot massage.
Art?
Oh, I can definitely assist in a foot massage. I will go down this as
Then constructs down into like the wheels go forward and then its shoulders like wheels pop out that you've built in.
The wheels
As
are
a
squeaky because
fresh-
it doesn't actually go a long distance ever.
Yeah, no, it just goes around your apartment, library, home. As you're doing that, because that's going to take a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll go over to our Harbinger, where you actually feel really good today. You notice that your hands are a little less wrinkly, and your knees and back feel better.
Am I growing younger?
Yes, you are. You are. You're de-aging. You're Benjamin Buttoning.
How old would you say I am now?
How old was your character before?
I don't know, like 50.
You're well into your 30s.
The fountain of youth provided by PHILL.
Sure.
I don't know.
I like the sure in there. Yeah.
Totes.
So I will wake up, not with a sore back from sleeping in the runoff drain. I'm gonna make my way towards the fountain. in front of, that's where the beam of light came from, that first one, right? The fountain in front of town hall or whatever.
Yep. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go there.
Okay. As you make your way, what is
We remember everything this time, right?
yeah, every time you remember everything this time. You remember being crushed to death by a large safe that was on the second story of the building, the business next to you.
Stormy is gonna fall like normal, catching himself again, and he's gonna go, "Oh, that makes sense now." Oh, wow. 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 I'm incredibly boring. Wow. And he's gonna stay home today.
Okay.
He's gonna put himself back in bed and just go, "Oh, I might need to rethink this coffee thing." Like, it's just been everything for so long.
How does this affect your faith in the tarot?
1 second. Wait, 1 second. He's gonna pull his phone out. He's gonna go into the app. He's gonna pick his card. He's gonna wait. It's gotta load for a little bit.
You gotta watch an ad first.
Yeah. He's gotta wait for it to pop up. He's gonna take his. God, this is taking so long today.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know
bro,
which.
Oh wow.
protein powder.
Yeah. Yeah. You get a
Wow.
protein powder ad.
Protein.
So, just as a ironic note is that like I do enjoy fucking around with tarot, and I actually do have an app just to fuck around with, and oddly got the 3 of Swords, which I'll let you guys all look up because it's kind of apt and fun.
Let me see if that's what
Specifically, I'll let the DM look up. He's gonna look at it and he's go, "Oh wow, that's a lot of swords." Yeah, I'm staying home today. I'm staying home today. I'm gonna call Chris. I'm gonna have him call Janice in and let her take the shift for the day. I can't do it. I gotta stay home today. That was weird. Wow.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna lay
don't-
back in bed.
I don't know how Stormy handles their grief and feelings, but I would say that you have like a partial. You basically live in like a studio where it's your room that is your kitchen and your dining room and your closet all rolled into one. You don't keep a lot of things on hand, but the radio station is packed full of other supplies that you're welcome to go in and pay for if you so choose.
Yeah, I think for now he's gonna cover himself back up and he's gonna just kind of stare at the wall for a little bit and rethink like a lot of things, like knowing that he could have been possibly doing this any number of times. I mean, just his confrontation yesterday, like that he had died. He'd done this previously and he died, and he just died again. Like, how many times has he done the same thing over and over? I think it's really hitting him. He's like, "Oh shit, I've been working at a coffee shop for like 10 years. Oh, longer than 10 years. I've been working at a coffee shop for like 14 years. Since I was born, for 28 years. Wow."
You grew
From
old
nothing
and
but
died
coffee.
there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I turned to dust in a coffee shop. Wow, I saw someone die.
I do have existential death, which I feel like would be apt, but you didn't roll that, so.
No. Yeah, so he's gonna cover back up and he's just gonna kind of wait it out and see what happens. I think he's in like the okay, let's test this out kind of phase.
I will say because both ones already got pulled, I rolled and it's now a 12.
Oh, nice.
So whatever happens with that. We're at the gun shop, the Hammer and Nail hardware store. Older gentleman is in there. It's bright and early. He's rolling up the metal, whatever those things are called, metal guards outside the windows. He's just like, this is all weather, isn't it, Lucille? And she's like, sure is, Bob.
Broette, you open yet?
Hold your horses. Yeah, hold your horses there, young whippersnapper. We still gotta set up the shop. Just wait outside. What are you waiting for anyway?
And a gun, bro.
Oh, never mind. Get on in here. Yeah, get on in here. You can get a gun anytime. We don't even have a waiting list. You paying in cash? You paying in card?
Let's do cash, bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, fill out this paperwork really quick. Well, what kind of gun you want?
It's to do the background checks here.
Give me a pistol, bro. Yeah.
You want like a small pistol, big pistol? You want a dainty little derringer? You want?
You got any Desert Eagles, bro?
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
fuck yeah!
Let's go.
Goes. All right, we got a silver one, a gold one. We have this nice burnt metal looking one over here. We have the one from this movie where a guy only talks about Desert Eagles. I like the bright pink one that we have as well.
You gotta buy all of them and do a comparison video on YouTube.
Maybe later, bro. I'll take the movie one.
Oh, okay. Do you want bullets with it as well, or just the gun? It comes with a case.
Definitely need bullets.
Okay, do you want an extended magazine or an extra magazine?
Both.
Oh, excellent. Do you need a hip? Man, Bob, he's gonna set our day already. Do you want a hip holster or a chest holster? I think you'd do well with a hip holster.
Yeah, my chest is full. Let's do hip.
All right. And do you need your paperwork expedited? I mean, we'll do a wink wink background check.
Yeah. Let's do this quick.
Okay, that's just gonna be $2,455 plus tax.
Yeah. You pull out cash. There you go.
Oh, well, have a good day, young whippersnapper. Don't do anything irresponsible on Groundhog's Day. Yeah, don't do anything. Wait, they look you over. Is this because of Groundhog's Day?
It's related, I suppose.
Ah, that's good enough for us. You gonna go kill some groundhogs for us? They're really a pest.
Definitely gonna get a pest. Yep. Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's good enough for us. I mean,
Thanks,
he
bro.
paid cash, right, Lucille? Yeah, he paid cash. We don't have to sell anything today. We're good. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna smoke in my shop. Have a good day, youngin'.
You too, bro.
What is? He's not my brother. I don't. It's just what the kids say these days. But he paid us cash. It's fine.
Load the gun.
On the
Holster it.
sidewalk.
Go to the coffee shop.
As you look around, there are no police. There's even less people out now. There's like one person that sees you and is kind of like, oh no, and they like take their child, but their child has like kind of furry hands.
You should get that checked out, bro.
I'm taking him to the doctor.
To the coffee shop of vengeance.
Okay, and then let's do the fountain. Alex.
Viscous.
So, I'm gonna.
Viscous.
I walk up to the fountain. I put both hands on it. I'm like incredibly aware that this is like ground zero for this whole thing. I'm gonna pop the whole bag of shrooms that I got on me, and I'm gonna start
Including
flipping
the
through my
bag?
book. I'm just fucking pouring them into my mouth, and I'm tripping balls. And I'm gonna start figuring out a way to stop this shit from happening now.
Yeah.
Oh,
3. Well, you're not. It takes a minute for shrooms to kick in, so 3 positives.
I'll wait till they kick in.
Okay.
I can't do the magic unless I'm just high, you know? Like,
You roll
blast
3
off.
positives, and I'll roll the negatives over here.
okay.
So you're gonna take some stress as you try and focus, but the pages are coming alive. Everything that you've ever read about, like the book, every image is swirling as your memory's coming through. You're having to like really focus, but you take some stress. Oh, also everyone's stress resets on the day in case you
Okay.
didn't
Cool.
already do it. Yeah,
I meant to ask
It doesn't-
about that. And
yeah, it doesn't carry over
Nice.
unless something specific happens.
No.
No. I don't believe you succeed on your spell book check at the moment.
What I need, what if it's willpower? I mean, I have my 1 success.
Oh
here.
yeah, 1 success. There we go. You just take some stress. There we go. So as you're trying to figure out how to stop it, You do know that there are some other gods you might be able to call upon, and there are some other spells. And when I say other spells, I'm going to let you freestyle a spell if you'd like. And you can definitely think about that while we go over to our scientist who is sending their robot down a hole.
And we're gonna be sitting around the corner. I'm gonna have the third live stream in one hand, and I'm gonna have like the monitor of what the robot sees in the other hand. Robbie, of course, Robbie the robot.
Mhm.
So I'm just looking at both screens back and forth, seeing what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Robbie's able to make it down. You see the same thing that you saw before.
Mm-hmm.
It's early, so you don't see new people down there or being brought down. Instead, you just see a whole bunch of like sleeping, resting groundhogites, occultist things down there as they're sleeping, and you hear like the groundhog as they snore sleep. And the just strobing light is going faster and faster inside the wood structure. However, the part that you had blown off is still missing.
Oh.
As your robot is, who needs foot rubs and eggs for their morning?
Is there anything you'd like to direct Robbie to do?
I'm not sure. I see that they're at the store though. I'll go to the same store and just leave the robot hanging.
Coffee shop store or
wherever the live stream is.
Oh yeah, so the live stream is going from the hammer and nails store coming down to the coffee shop, I believe.
I'll intercept.
So you can definitely intercept on the way there.
I'll do that.
Yeah, as they're just carrying a gun in the open.
America.
Hey, you're not concealing. That's fine.
Hello, Mr. the Third.
Oh, what's up, Dad, bro?
I seen your live stream purchase of a firearm. Perhaps an explosive would be better.
You want me to blow up Spirit Bro instead?
Not Spirit Bro. The higher power. The thing making this all happen.
But Spirit Bro killed me, bro.
Well, your choice is your own. I'll go create my own explosives then. I'll actually be the one to solve the problem, I suppose.
I mean,
You can.
we all help, bro. But you know, when we see Spirit Bro, he's done, bro.
By all means, fulfill your grudge. I don't know if today's the last today, anyways.
It's true, bro. This has been a trip. I love you, Dad.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Your dad just get on the stream? He's in the chat. Tell him I said hi.
No.
Tell your dad I said hi.
You're my dad. I found you.
You may be confused.
Bro. No, man, I hired a private instigator.
Did your mother go to the Phuxatawny sperm bank?
Oh no.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Very well. Well met, son. Let's get a move on.
Right. Let's go, Dad. Dad, bro.
I remember Back to the Future being like this.
Yeah, this feels real different, doesn't it?
As the long lost son and mad scientist dad reunite, while only about like 100 feet away, a harbinger of doom is making a dance around a public fountain. Clothes on, off, that's optional for you. Our barista.
Well, like, I'm not wearing anything under the robe, and the dance is fluttery enough to where you get some glimpses.
Our barista Stormy lays in their bed, spiraling about the existential meaning of what all has happened. What is Stormy up to?
I think at some point Stormy does get up. He's like, maybe free will just isn't a thing. Maybe it's just not real, and we're just living in the playground of the gods, or some. I'm just gonna do my thing. Coffee makes me happy. I like it. I like eating the beans, raw and roasted. I like drinking the bean soup that they make. So why would I stop that? And you know what? I am gonna start taking more days off for myself, though. I feel like I feel like I've earned that. And I already took the day off, so you know what? I'm gonna watch that stupid little groundhog come out of his hole, and we're gonna find out. You know, I've never been to it. You know, I've always worked that day, so we're gonna see what all this is about. He's looking in the mirror while he says this. Like, he's just talking to himself. And he puts his finger on the mirror, and he's like, "You're gonna be a good guy one day."
Today, but
All
one
right.
day.
All right. And then he's gonna, you know, he's gonna still put his apron on, but he's gonna go to the park. He's gonna watch, you know, watch Phuxatawny PHILL come out.
Yeah, you can easily make a straight line through it, walk through the forest if you so choose, or bike there. If
No,
you
he's
walk,
gonna
it's actually
walk
shorter.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah, it feels like a walking kind of day.
Yeah, peaceful red, ominous skies as you trudge through the forest. You cross a little bridge over the river, enter East Felipe Lane, and you can definitely see your spellcasting friend flow dancing to the fountain.
Definitely seeing some beans, I'll tell you that much.
And I think I'm gonna watch for a second and just like, wow, yeah, free will definitely is not a thing because I didn't want to see that. But he's gonna keep watching, kind of like oddly enamored in it, just like, wow, this is weird. Why can't I look away? Wow.
We will go
He's
to
gonna take
our
a sip of his thermos.
spellcasting friend here. Was there a spell that you came up with, or idea you would like to do? Yeah.
I think the answer to our problem is a temporal cleansing spell that can only be applied to one Phuxatawny PHILL, to then fight the anti-PHILL that is below the city sleeping, so that we will end in glorious kaiju combat. The curse of the never-ending day.
You definitely can. You just know that you need some participants to help draw temporal energy from.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
definitely.
I know just who to call.
Yeah, just the fools to call.
Mm-hmm.
And
My
yeah,
crackpot team.
You would see off in the distance the Stormy having their coffee as you make this discovery.
Am I any younger?
You are 20.
Nice. Okay. So I stop my dancing. I come to a nice. I close my book like real heavily, and I turn and see Stormy. Like Stormy. Come with me. I know how to stop this. Everything is getting haywire. We're in the 50th rotation now. I know how to stop this. I've done the mushrooms. I've done the dance. I can see clearly than ever before.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know your name. And again, I'm really struggling with the idea of free will here. So I can only assume that if you're asking me to do something, and I happen to be here, you know, wrong person, right place, I guess. So let's go ahead and just do it. Fuck it.
Right
We're gonna
person.
take a real
Right
big,
person.
real big drink of his thermos, and he's gonna pull out his pocket spray. Like, let's get him.
We have to find the professor and Chad. Quick!
All right,
I'm
let's
like-
do it.
I'm very spry now. I'm like sprinting through the town.
Yeah, all the gray hairs turned whatever color they're supposed to be.
Brisk jog behind him, just like keeping a good pace, you know?
That's where we'll Scientist and Chad, or Professor Patterson.
We are going to lead him to my little apartment as I begin to construct explosives, or kind of like I'm flipping through my pages of my studies and I'm instructing Chad how to build certain explosives.
Quality father-son bonding time.
Okay, listen closely. Everything's in alphabetical order or by nuclear weight. You can find it easily. I need you to first grab 3 bushels of suppression-resistant argon injectors. And you're gonna want to merge that with the magnetocapacitated enamel dust. And when you're done with that, put 2 or 3, I guess, perpetual direct inhibitors on it. That way we can use it at a regular time.
What? That
Get 3 things out of bin number 7.
Gotcha. I can do that.
Put them on the blue
Love you,
mat. Put it on the blue mat. I got a scooper. Go get the scooper. It's just a scooper. It looks like a scooper. It's 2 tablespoons.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Okay. In canister number 18, get one of those. A scoop of it.
Gotcha. Scoop.
Alright, now apply it to 3 of these.
Do the 1 scoop on all 3, bro?
Yeah, it'll disperse. I got a 3-way funnel. Hold on.
3-way.
Okay, let's go. We got our explosives. Let's go catch this groundhog.
And Spear, bro. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and Spear, bro. He'll be there. So we'll make our way. We'll make our way to wherever the Groundhog Day festivities are held, with the explosives in hand. If you'll allow us to have whatever that makes.
Yeah, whatever the hippity explosive oxidizing tubular things.
Suppression resistant argon injectors are connected.
Yeah,
to...
those.
Definitely appropriately measured and put together by Chad.
Yeah, by a competent individual. Live streaming all of it.
Yeah, you just made the anarchist cookbook live stream.
Well, there's definitely gonna be one guy in the Twitch chat that's like, "Oh no, I've made this like 10 times, and you're definitely not doing that right."
Oh no, never mind. He's using metric. No wonder it's off. They're gonna blow themselves up. As you're going, like down the block from each other, you notice that on one side, a block away, is a 15-year-old Orville with Stormy, and then Stormy and Orville. You would notice on the other side just a like backpack full of explosives. Chad on live stream.
Open carrying a gun.
Open carrying a gun.
Yeah. Well,
With the professor. I mean, it's America. We're still able to do this.
yeah, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, this checks out.
Hey,
There's
there's
always
that.
them influencers.
There's that barista. That's the anomaly from before. We go check in with them. Maybe they remember something.
Yeah. Hey, broista!
Hey guys, what's up?
How old is Orville at this time?
I'm
15. Yeah.
That you, Spirit, bro?
Is that that reminds me of me my age when I was that age of your age. I was 15 during the time.
We don't have much time. I think now I'm reverse aging. Remember when Stormy was critically aging? Now I'm reverse aging.
Prepubescent.
So you are you, Spirit, bro. That is you?
Oh yeah, he did this weird dance.
Right.
Well, the dance has nothing to do with it.
You murdered me, Spirit, bro.
Listen. I only murdered you because you were seconds away from dying. I've seen it all before.
You're expediting the process.
I mean, we don't have free will after all, so you were probably meant to die, just like we're all probably about to die again, so...
I mean...
That's why you don't have much time. Listen to me.
Alright, I'll murder you later, bro.
If we don't stop this thing, we're all gonna be murdered anyway.
That's what I wanted to hear. Let's stop it.
So, I've convened with the universe. I've studied the spells, and I have one that we can stop the anti-PHILL that's living underneath this city.
I have several bombs.
That's where you fucked up.
No.
Science is for nerds.
Listen, it made a change.
We're using magic.
I sent.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree here.
I sent a camera in there. What we did made a difference. It's not the same as before. Magic's one way. Magic's a answer, not the answer.
I'm telling you right now, we'll end this thing in glorious combat with our own Phil. Using a temporal cleansing spell and applying it to Phil, we will then have the two creatures fight, ending the whole thing.
What are you waiting on? Tomorrow?
I need backup. I need you guys.
Okay, we're here.
Yes, Spirit Bro.
I'm
We're
getting
here.
younger. I'm 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're 12 years old now.
You know, I'm pretty sure what we're doing right now is highly illegal. There is a minor here. I'm not sure what the bylaws of like magicianship with minors is, but we should probably.
Excuse me, I'm not a magician.
I'm just saying. I'm not quite sure. You know that we should be running around with a 12-year-old.
I'm pretty sure the beans in your pocket are illegal too.
How the fuck did you know about those?
We've been living the same day for many times.
Yeah, bro.
About 56.
I didn't
Get it
count
together,
that
bro.
many, but yeah, it's been a long time.
Again, I'm really convinced here that we just don't have free will anymore. So you know, just tell me where to go.
I think our
Follow
free
Spirit
will
Bro.
is beyond your understanding.
You know,
I'm
I'm
10
not-
now. Let's go.
You have so much free will, you don't realize the free will you have.
We need to go. Free will somewhere else. Let's go.
Free
We're
will
running the
somewhere
scoop
else.
up, bro.
Orville's just like getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
I imagine you're all having this argument. Well, like someone's trying to move the the group towards where Phuxatawny PHILL is at, where the mayor who is there definitely is more groundhog in appearance with the other local officials, as they're just like,
That's not what a groundhog sounds like.
Right, Spirit Bro, we're here. What we doing?
We need to gather temporal energy.
We need to gather temporal energy. and I will cast the spell, feeding it into Phil, and we will have to have them fight each other.
You call the shots. If it doesn't work, we have tomorrow.
Shut up, nerd. Let's do it.
I'm saying this is highly illegal, guys. But all right.
Phil
There's
is
no
inside.
age limit on magic. Let's go.
Phil would be inside his fake tree stump that they have him in, that the mayor is like watching at the moment. They see you, and then they're just
Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
I'm gonna pull out one of the bombs and just chuck it at the mayor.
okay.
Blasting fireballs into the group.
I blow up the mayor. That is the most D&D statement I've heard all day.
Everyone do a thing you want to do. As the mayor is like probably the biggest groundhog parasite cultist that you've seen, connected to one or two of the other local officials.
What do you need to complete your spell, Junior?
Temporal energy!
How do I get it to you?
I don't know, you're the nerd!
I pull out my electrons.
Your electron? You pull out your electrons? What would happen to you if you did that?
I'm gonna.
You guys ever seen DBZ? Hit the spirit bomb! We're gonna spirit bomb the energy in the Phil!
Spirit Bro.
Oh. Am I supposed to say some like words or do a little like? He starts doing the Macarena. Am I supposed to? Is this how we do this?
Stop that! You're out of control.
How did you know?
The mayor is approaching you. Did anyone actually want to throw a ball?
I ray
No
gun.
bombs. Just shoot him. We don't want to blow up Phil.
Ray gun.
Does calisthenics apply to bomb throwing?
No bomb. We don't want to blow up Phil.
You shot put the bomb.
You do have a gun, I will say, but no, calisthenics. Oh, I guess yeah. If you argue shot put, you could.
Yeah. Yep. Shot put.
Okay. Yeah. 3 positives because of it's explosive. Go ahead, do 3 negatives as well.
I'll just shoot the ray gun.
Hey, look at that. The 6s cancel each other out, so
That's
it's all
nice.
win-wins for you.
Hey.
And that's like 7 points of damage
Whoa. Okay.
or something.
Yeah,
Your
yeah. 'cause
ray
it's
gun
a
has
plus
like a
5
plus.
and the 2 successes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ouchie.
So this bomb just has to get close. So 2 negatives still get you, but You succeed with the 2 positives. You're gonna blow him up with this bomb, which as that happens, it hits the ground and creates a little bit of a well. As you see all of the mayor and some of the mayor's assistants explode out, and as the blood is like about to hit your face, you can see it like suck back into singularity, where it's like a little black hole that eats itself and then phases out of existence.
Well, fuck, bro.
That doesn't feel right.
Your stream is just a million likes at the moment. Like. Do it again. Whoa.
Now we have to do this. We have to do this quick. I'm gonna vanish.
Macarena?
Macarena.
We all Macarena together.
I've been Macarenaing this whole time because I don't have a weapon other than pepper spray.
Temporal. You have more
sweating.
temporal energy.
I'm like,
It's the most
pouring sweat, just how hard I'm doing.
It's just like groundhog, Phil, groundhog, Phil, Macarena, Phil, groundhog, Phil, Macarena, hey, Macarena, Phil.
Yo, bro,
As you all
the MCA, and I'll like play the song. I'll turn on the live stream.
Wait, stop, guys! We can't play that.
Fuck you and
I
your
need-
DMCA.
So this will count for Orville, but everyone roll a positive dice, and I will roll the negative dice. But this goes off of Orville's spellcasting ability. That's 3 successes and 3 uncancelled out negative dice. So you still succeed, but as you channel this energy into this giant temporal spirit bomb above all of you, before Orville fades out of existence, as he turns into
I turn into a fetus on the ground.
a pile of goop that then like
Oh no.
feeds it into Phil, and that's where Phil will just break out of his cage and grow and grow and grow in size. But he's blue, and the one underground is red, so you know, color coding
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Fading. Remember me.
I don't think I have a choice.
You have a giant kaiju, about like it's like a 2-story tall groundhog now. It's medium small kaiju in front of you, being controlled by tendrils from you to it as you're siphoning your own like temporal energy from the last 50 iterations into this creature. You all have to think as one. What do you all try and command it to do?
I want it to come close to us and take the beans from my hand. I want to give it the beans that are in my pocket.
You need to give it like a little boost of energy.
Groundhog bro needs bean power.
I think it needs bean power.
All right, bro, bean power. Let's go.
I'm going to plant explosives on it.
As the groundhog like comes over and makes groundhog noises, and you pull out your special selection of cat poop beans.
They're really warm.
Really warm.
I have
Maybe
hot
some
hands.
hot hands. You're sweating a little bit. You know,
They're
you have
brewing
the
in your
natural
palm.
oils. Yeah, you're practically brewing them in your palm. Our Professor Peter Patterson is affixing bombs around the collar neck region of this kaiju groundhog. And you feel like for a moment,
we can't save the city without protein powder.
Protein powder.
Yes. Yes.
So you give okay, so you give the thing a bunch of pre-workout essentially.
Essentially.
And a bomb collar.
And beans.
and you know that underground is the sleeping kaiju tentacle groundhog. What would you like to command it to do?
All right, Groundhog bro, you're ready. You got this. Think about all the Groundhog's days that have come before, Groundhog Phil bro. You need to kill your evil clone. Go, bro!
It just roars.
I'm gonna look to the professor. Look, you know, we've had our professor. We've had our qualms in the past. You
This-
failed me, and that's the reason I didn't go to graduate school. But that right there, that tells me that all of this, I didn't have a choice. Why the hell would I live in a reality where a groundhog says, bro? I don't have a choice in this. Thank you, Professor.
Castillo, I did fail you. In more ways than one.
But you didn't have a choice, so don't feel bad about it.
I didn't have a choice. Your grades were awful.
Again, you didn't have a choice.
Your love for coffee left you crashing in my classroom.
Again, we don't need to go into the details. we already concluded that we didn't have a choice.
Right, yeah, you've made your choices.
Well, again, like I didn't make those choices. It's just kind of they were there. I had to do them. You know, it's just like this whole deal. You know, I was gonna stay in bed all day.
But you chose not to.
No. You see, like I felt the urge to stand up, and I gave myself a pep talk in the mirror. It was kind of sad. Honestly, it was kind of sad. I told myself I would be a good guy one day, but I don't think that's happening, honestly.
Today's that day, bro.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around at everyone, and I'm gonna go, you know what? Fuck it. Can I ride it?
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
As it kneels down.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool, guys. I'm gonna ride this, and we'll see what happens.
I'll boost him up. Here you go, bro. Stuff.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. It's been real neat.
I hand you my ray gun. I show you where the charge button is and where the fire button is.
This is for me, right?
Yeah, use it on what you might consider an enemy.
Got it. Cool.
The ground is like beginning to swell red, similar to the first iteration that you all remember.
All right, it's time, bros.
Yeah.
Godspeed,
swelling.
Stormy. Godspeed.
Yep.
Well, victory, bro. Stuff.
As the professor and Chad's like temporal energy drains, you both feel a little bit more tired as only Stormy is now riding the giant groundhog. Stormy
My
can
arm around
command.
Dad.
Yeah.
All right, Dad. Bro, Dad. Let's watch, bro, Dad.
Are you gonna put that gun away?
It's in the handy wrapper on my shoulder.
put the coach it. Put the gun away. Put the arm back.
What would Stormy like to do as you're riding this groundhog as it digs into the ground underneath its podium and the fountain towards the other kaiju that's under the ground, feeding on the temporal energy that it's creating through its chaos-induced singularity?
Yeah, you know, the FDA says that 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine is safe in adults. I think you might be considered a little bit more than just an adult, so we could probably bump up your caffeine intake and really get you going here soon. But, you know, an 8-ounce coffee contains anywhere from 95 to 200 milligrams, so we probably did get you a couple more ounces than 8. If we make it through this, which I really don't think we're going to, but if we do, come back to the shop and, you know, we'll see if we can brew you like a couple kegs. You know, Leslie's not that great at her job, so I won't let her do it. But Chris is the man. He's like a mentor to me, you know? Real good guy. I won't let him do it either, though, because I'm the barista.
Phil, bro, Phil. Dig,
Exactly.
dig. How did
Bro,
these bombs? How did these bombs get set off? By the way, is it remote or?
It's like upon impact. It's like a small glass vial it's in.
Oh man, then it's gonna happen quick, because as you get down there, the kaiju groundhog is like coming undone. All the little occult parasite groundhoglings are starting to swarm on you. You're welcome to shoot the ray gun as often as you'd like. As your groundhog, you're riding into underground kaiju battle, just starts going at the imposter Phil.
Would you say they're grappled?
Yeah, they're grappled. And if you want to ride it, you could, or you could slide down and be like shooting.
I think think that he's going to... I think that Stormy here is going to let go of Bro Phil's fur. And he's going to shoot at the collar. At the bomb collar as he slides down Bro Phil.
Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone gets to roll a positive dice for you plus you, and I'm gonna roll some negative dice. Ooh, someone say a 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Mine was a 6.
Okay.
I also rolled a 1.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, and my dex is 2.
Yeah, my dex is 2.
Yeah. The spectral hand of Orville help guides your aim as you fire, and you just slow motion see that bolt. Who wants to describe this nuclear bomb level temporal chaotic electron separating? The whole ground swells, light comes out from underneath. Chad and his broskiff scientist dad see the lights just emanate as the ground cracks and everything vaporizes for a moment. I need everyone to roll a d6. Actually, 2d6. One's a negative, one's a positive.
Positive 1, negative 3.
Double 4s.
I got a 1
Positive
and 3.
5, negative 6.
So Stormy will wake up back in their bed and hear
WNX, the mole radio station. Groundhog Day was a crazy day yesterday. Did everyone see how Phil said that there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter?
Yep, that checks out. I think I'm gonna quit today.
5, 6. That was Mike. You got 5 and 6.
Yeah, positive 5, negative 6. Yep.
WNX, the mole radio station, coming to you here at in 2012. Let's hope that we make it through the Mayan apocalypse. Everyone get ready, since Phil says we have 6. Actually, spring's right around the bend.
You're 10 years in the past.
Ooh. Oh shit, bro. More dad time.
Who got? Oh, well, two of you actually got 1 and 3.
I got 1 and 3.
So this is fun. Yeah. And Alex, I think you got a 1 and a 3.
I did, yep.
Wow.
It's 2002 and NSYNC is hitting the top of the charts. Who gives a fuck about Phuxatawny Phil as the boy band is coming to town?
I'm in my gutter. I assume I don't hear the
Yeah,
radio.
you're in your gutter. You just hear it from like a car that's passing by over the bridge that you sleep under.
So Patterson and I are in the same timeline. The rest of them are scattered.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys went to the past.
We did it. You hear that, raccoons? We did it.